guys, welcome back to the Eastbourne Fisherman. Tonight I've come down to a local Eastbourne beach again. This is part 3 of the Angler's Den specimen or species hunt, should we say. And we're back again on the beach. I think I've been down on the beach more than I've been at home this week, which has been absolutely crazy. So yeah, we're down back on the beach. You know, we're just going to give it another good go tonight. Bait wise tonight, I'm going to be using a whole host of baits. The target for tonight is going to be conger, and also we're just going to scratch around with a 3-hook flapper. I'll flip the camera around and show you what kind of baits we got, and then we'll get the rods out in the water, and then hopefully we'll hope for a good night. Like I said, I'm down at the same point, or the same spot I've been fishing all week. I was going to go up the cliffs, but you know, if it's fishing well here, I might as well take another punt, and hopefully we'll be able to bag, you know, the fish that we've been looking for at this spot, because I know it's fishing well already. So yeah, I'm going to get baited up and I'll show you what we're doing, and then let's crack on and see how we get on. Right guys, so the baits that we've got tonight, we've got some ragworm here that I picked up from the Angler's Den. Picked them up earlier. Got some nice black lug there. Got sand eels. We've also got squid, mackerel, sorry, bluey, mackerel as well. So a whole host of baits. I'm just going to bait up now, and we'll, you know, see how we get on tonight. Right guys, so we're just going to bait up. Just going to chuck some ragworm on the 3-hook flapper. Again, using some small size 4 hooks just to scratch around for the first part of the evening. And a whole lot of the ragworm. Just leave the bottom bit to dangle, just like that. Flap around. Again on the 2nd hook. Just going to place another ragworm. Like so. Just threading that up the hook. And again we'll leave the tail to flap around underneath, like that. And then on the last hook, you know, take some lugworm. Feed that on tail first, and then the hook point will come out by the bigger bit at the other end, which is the head. Again, it's frozen lug today, frozen black lug. I couldn't source any fresh outs unfortunately, so let's see how we get on with that. Ooh. I have to whip that top bit on with a bit of bait elastic to keep it on the hook. So yeah, there you go, there's my worm bait. So 2 ragworms and 1 black lug. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to bait up the bigger rig, and I'll show you how we do that. Right guys, my second rig choice for tonight is just a single 7.0 on a running ledger rig, just with a zip slider there and a couple of beads. And what we're going to do with that is we're just going to rig a whole joey mackerel. So what I'm going to do is just going to cut the bottom end off like that, so all the juice can leak out through this part here. And what we're going to do is just going to take the hook, I'm just going to feed it down the front of the body, right in, and then come out by the side of the head, like that. And what we're going to do is going to whip that up with some bait elastic. Like so. Pay much attention to the top of the hook in a second. Just want to make sure I've secured this part of the bait first. There's lots of ways people do this. Some people go through the eye sockets. Obviously, because this is quite a small mackerel, I'm just going to whip it up this way. To be fair, I could have actually put it in the bait mate, it would have been a lot easier rather than doing it by hand, but you know, live and learn. Just crisscrossing over that hook point there, just to keep that hook nice and proud. A lot of elastic around the top bit of the eye of the hook so that don't slip out. I'm not very good at doing this, but you know, we'll give it a good go. And that is my whole mackerel bait. Not the best, but hopefully it will do. Right, let's get this cast out then, and then I'll keep you posted with how we get on during the evening. Right guys, just reeled into the first fish of tonight, just a really small smooth hound. So yep, the fishing started. Hopefully it will be good like the other couple of nights have been, and hopefully we'll be able to bag some, you know, really decent fish tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. Again, like I said, one rod out on the big baits, one rod out on the slightly smaller lug baits and the ragline baits. So first fish there, really small pup smooth hound. So happy days. Ooh, let's get him back in the water. Right guys, so just reeled into our second fish of the evening, and again, just another small smooth hound. So that's two smooth hounds now. Little one, slightly bigger this one, which is cool. So the tide's on the turn up now, so we've had two smooth hounds on the last bit of the receding tide, and now the tide's on the way up. So hopefully we should be able to get the fish. This is what happened last time. We had a couple of small fish, and then all the other fish come on the incoming tide. So yeah, really looking positive. We'll get a few pictures and get back in the water quick. Right guys, just reeled into fish number 3 of the night. And would you add him and eat it? It's another smooth hound pup. Seems to be liking this area tonight. Another small one. Nothing of big size, just a micro smooth hound. So yeah, 3 in the bag. Beating the blank, which is cool. Obviously just looking now for that big target fish we can get into this species hunt hopefully. So like I said, I've got a whole mackerel on, going to put a whole squid out on the second rod in a minute as well, and then just hold tight and see if we can get that big fish. Right guys, so he's not going to win me any prizes, but he's definitely another fish. Little eel. There he is. Very small one. Another eel. So not the eel that I'm looking for, the conger eel, but you know, a fish is a fish. Done the right number on my rig, so that's my rig gone to pot. But you know, we'll get him back in, and then hopefully we'll be able to find these conger, you know, relatives. Right guys, so we started the night all right. We've had a couple of smooth hound pups, 3 in total, and 1 small eel. So you know, we're fishing, which is great. Nothing record breaking at the moment, which is a bit disappointing. I don't think the guys next to me have had much either, but you know, just hoping and waiting for that one big fish. Right guys, I think it's a night of small smooth hounds tonight. Just reeled into this one. Absolutely tiny. Oh, they are cool fish. They are cool fish. I just want a bigger one, you know. Fish are here, but they're just too small. They're too small at the moment. We'll just carry on and see what happens. Right guys, just reeled into my first sizable fish of the evening. Ooh, he stops flapping around. Just nice Dover salt. 28 centimetres is coming out at. I'll pop the measurement up just to show you. It's a bit rigid, this one. Yeah, he definitely wants to jump around. See if I can hold him up like that. Right, he definitely just wants to go rigid. Yeah, so as you can see, there we go. Nice Dover sole. 28 centimetres. Not the record breaker that we're looking for, but it's definitely you know, sizable. Normal size sole is around about 24, so it's, you know, definitely sizable. Again on the shore cast rolling ledge, just letting it roll around in the tide. Absolutely brilliant. Seems to be finding me all the fish this week, the shore cast leads. Can't rate them highly enough. Really, really good. Yeah, so we're having an alright night. We just need to find that one, you know, big fish to get us the you know, competition entry, but at the moment we're still having fun. So yeah, that's what it's all about. That's on the caught that sole on the sticky black lug as well. So yeah, doing good. Right guys, so just reeled into my next fish. It's a strap conger. Ooh, small one. Only a small one. I'll measure him out. But he's only small. Not as big as the one we had the other night. No. Another fish, different species. We're doing well on the species tonight. Just need the bigger fish. Just the little tiddlers at the moment. Little tiddlers. But yeah, you know, doing the best we can. We're out there wetting the line, having fun. I think it's about 2 o'clock now. Let's have a double check. Yeah, it's 2:30 now. So we're still on the rising tide. We've got big baits out now. So we've done away with the smaller rigs. We've now got a full squid and sand eel wrap, and on the other rod, the running ledger rod, we got just a full joey mackerel on a 7.0. So you know, we're going big now, trying to get the big fish, and hopefully, you know, it will work for us. But yeah, happy so far. You know, got some fish on the camera, which is always a bonus. Haven't blanked, which is always a bonus, and having fun, which is always a bonus. So yeah, having a bit of a bonus at the moment, bit of a bonus night, which is good. So I'm just going to unhook this conger, or this small strap, should I say, get him back in the water, and then I think I've deserved a drink and a couple of bourbon biscuits. So yeah, doing well. Also, note to myself: try not to wear shorts in the middle of the night. It's blooming freezing. Right guys, so as you can see behind me, it's absolutely stunning here this morning. Absolutely great. So what have I been doing then? I haven't updated you guys for quite a while actually. Sorry. I've been sitting on the big baits for quite a while. You know, just sitting on them, just waiting to see if they come to fruition. Unfortunately, the big baits tonight have been pretty flatlined, which is a shame. You know, I was hoping for a nice big fish, but you know, can't win them all. So on one rod I've put back on the 3-hook flapper with just some ragworm and some sticky lug, in the hope to scratch around for some smaller fish, just to see, you know, what's about. And then on the other big rod, we've still gone with the bigger baits, mixing combinations of bluey, mackerel, sand eel, squid, and in different cocktail formations, also ragworm as well. What I've just done is I've heard word from down the other end that there was a big rush of mackerel this afternoon. Don't know if they're sizable, or you know, if they were any decent size, but what I've done is I've just got me a little mackerel rig ready to go. These ones are the little shrimps, which are there, those little ones. Oh, there you go. They absolutely were brilliant for me last year. Absolutely great little mackerel rigs. So if you're in the tackle shops, grab yourself some of those. So I've just got mine ready, just for the morning rush. There we go. There's the whole rig there, nice big rig. And on the bottom we got a nice big shore cast lead. Mackerel fishing on a continental rod's probably not the best idea. It's a bit strenuous, and obviously if they are out there and you keep reeling them in, it's not great. But you know, that's all we got with us on the beach, and you know, if they're there, I want to try and catch them, so that'd be cool. But yeah, so plan for the rest of the evening then, or should I say morning now. It's just coming up to 4 o'clock. We've got 4 hours left of the fish, and then that'll be a 12-hour session, which is great, and it'll round off the week to around about 25 to 30 hours that I spent on the beach this week. So this is obviously part 3, part 2 and part 1 are previous to this. So you'll be able to see all my fishing adventures from the last 3 days, and it's been pretty good fun. It's been really good actually. Compared to the week prior, This week's been pretty top of the range for me. It's been pretty good. I've landed some nice fish, beat a PB, and I've also you know, got a couple of fish in the freezer. So yeah, really good. So I'm just going to fish this out now, and I'll keep you updated if we get anything else on the way. Cheers. Right guys, I just reeled in my 3-hook flapper just to change over the bait, and this little fellow was on there. Again, nothing of size, just another small little eel. So we're going to get him back in. I've got my rod ready to go, one rod ready to go on the mackerel feathers, just in case we get a shoal come past. But yeah, we'll get this little fella back in and see how we get on for the remainder of the now morning. Absolutely beautiful morning behind me. Absolutely beautiful. Right guys, so we haven't had much luck on the big baits today and yesterday. Everything seems to be happening on the smaller baits. This is a bait I just reeled in, the lugworm and sand eel sausage that we did earlier. Just there, and as you can see, not even a nibble. Fishing seems to have quietened down now, so I'll just put the 3-hook flappers back on with the rolling leads, just to see if we can scratch around and pick up something else in the last, you know, hour or so. Also, there have been reports of mackerel coming in at Langley Point, which is up the other end. I'm closest to Pevensey Bay this way. So I mean, if we see a shoal, I do have my mackerel rig. We can just clip that on and, you know, have a good go at it. But yeah, it's been a good night. We've had quite a few different fish. It's been good fun. The sun's just about to come up, so I'll get some good shots of that. And I'll keep you updated if we have anything else in the meantime. Cheers. Right guys, so huge thanks for joining me on the last part of the Angler's Den specimen hunt, trying to find the big fish. Unfortunately we didn't find the big fish, but we found loads of other fish over the last week, which was absolutely great. I really enjoyed myself. I'll definitely enter and do it again. I just want to say a big congratulations to everyone that entered, that put in an effort and, you know, went out and tried to get the fish. There's been some remarkable fish caught this week, absolutely brilliant. Really good specimen fish, and well done to everyone who took part. I think that's me out. I think I've collected around about 25 to 27 hours on the beach in 3 days. I'm absolutely cream crackered, and I'm back out this evening with the kids, doing a bit of mackerelling. So yeah, I'm now heading home. Thanks very much for joining. Thanks very much for watching my videos. Huge thank you to everyone who subscribed. We just passed through 1,500 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone for your continued support, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers guys. Thanks for everything.